La Alhambra, Granada. The beauties of the Alhambra in Granada are known all over the world. Have a look at what you should know before visiting this spectacular monument declared a World Heritage Site. The Alhambra in Granada is the most famous monument in southern Spain and some say even in Europe. In 2015, some 2.5 million visitors enjoyed its palaces and the breathtaking views of the city of Granada. In fact, the Alhambra sits atop a hill in the center of the city, allowing visitors to make out the Sacromonte and Albaicin neighborhoods, in addition to the rest of the city stretching south. The spectacular monument of Alhambra creates all kinds of feelings in its visitors. Thanks to the millenary history, it is characterized by a mixture of cultures, Islamic, Christian, and Gypsy being one of the favorite places for tourists and locals. Now, talking about the history of Alhambra in Granada. The Alhambra was first named in 900 as Alcalá Alhambra. This name comes from Arabic and means red castle, referring to a red brick building on the hill of Sabika. In 1237, Muhammad I, the founder of the Nasrid dynasty, turned the Alhambra into his fortress, building the Alcazaba. During the Nasrid reign, other buildings were added to the Alcazaba, such as the Kenralife Gardens, the Nasrid Palaces, the Comares Palace, and the Patio de los Leones, making it even more impressive. In 1492, the Catholic monarchs conquered Granada and turned the Alhambra into a royal palace. In 1527, under the reign of Charles I, the old Moorish architecture of the Alhambra was destroyed. In its place, the Renaissance-style palace of the Charles V was built. In the following centuries, the Alhambra was abandoned to the mercy of Vandals. The lowest point in its history came when it was used as barracks during Napoleon's occupation of southern Spain and was on the verge of being blown up. Finally, at the end of the 19th century, the Alhambra was restored to its former splendor. Today, everyone agrees that the Alhambra in Granada is one of the most magnificent buildings mankind has ever created, so much so that it was declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1984. The Alhambra is made of the following parts. First is the Comares Palace. Built by Yusuf I, it represents the central nucleus of the Palatine city. It is composed of the following rooms: the Machuca courtyard, the Mexuar, the Madrasa of the Princes, Patios de la Alberca, and Reja. These rooms are grouped around the Patio de los Arrayanes. Second is the Fountain of the Lions. It is one of the most iconic points of the entire Alhambra. If you have not visited it, it is more than likely that you have seen a photograph of the famous fountain. It is located in the Palace of the Lions, built in 1378. Third is the palaces of the Partal. They were built in the early 14th century and is the oldest Nasrid palace. Fourth, Palace of Charles V. As mentioned above, it was ordered to be built by Charles V in love with the city of Granada and the Alhambra. Fifth, the Alcazaba. Together with the Bermejas Towers, it is the oldest part of the Palatine city of the Alhambra in Granada. It is a building that has a military character. Sixth, Nasrid Palaces. Another of the key points in Alhambra is the Nasrid palaces of incomparable beauty were born of a purely ornamental need. Seventh, the Measure, built to satisfy public needs, baths, commerce, and a mosque. Eighth, the Royal Cemetery, garden where the princes of the Granada rest, recently restored for visitors. Ninth, the Kenralife, place of recreation and leisure of the Sultans of Granada, surrounded by orchards and gardens, is the most recent construction. Currently, some of the shows of the Festival of Music and Dance held every year are performed here. 10th, Towers of the Alhambra. The Alhambra has numerous towers. Their function was strategic and military, an ideal position to observe the enemy from a distance. Amongst the towers are Torre de la Vela, Damas, Mihrab, Rauda, Cadi, Cautiva, Picos, Carrera, Agua, and Alhambra Alta. To end, we would like to tell you some of the legends of the Alhambra that are famous among the people of Granada and visitors of the monument. After King Poadil had to hand over the keys of the city once defeated, legend has it that once he reached the top of the hill, he turned around and burst into tears, and his mother, seeing the defeated king, told him the legendary phrase, "Cry as a woman that you could not defeat as a man." Second, we have the legend of the Moor's chair. The people were not happy with their king because of the life of vice he held. The legends tell that the people revolted. The king took refuge on a remote hill from which he had a view of the town. Next, the legend of the sundial. The monumental complex of the Alhambra can be considered as a huge sundial. The effect is very striking at midday when, due to the effect of the shadow, one half of the monument is darkened. Legend of the Gate of Justice. Two legends cover this gate, since it is an imposing and beautiful gate which ensured that if a knight with his lance and mounted on his horse managed to touch the sculpted hand, he would get the throne of the city. The other legend, more famous, is considered as an impregnable fortification. If the sculpted hand touched the key, it would be the end of the world because the Alhambra would be destroyed. And finally, we have the legend of the Mexuar tiles. It is the oldest room of the palace. There is an elevated chamber hidden by lattices where the Sultan was located to listen without the possibility of being seen. From this location, he dispensed justice. The Sultan at that time had judicial power. In the room, there was a tile with a sign with the following inscription: "Enter and ask. Do not be afraid to ask for justice, then to find it."